What causes tissue injury? Number one, trauma. You sprained your ankle. You hurt your shoulder. That's going to cause an inflammatory process. That's an acute type of injury, or a car accident, for example. But here's some of the things that people never, ever identify. If you have poor structure, for example, you're in a granny posture, because you don't line up with gravity, it will cause an inflammatory process. Don't believe me? Look at an x-ray of someone with granny posture and you will see calcification lining all up and down. And the only reason why something calcifies is because it has been inflamed. You may also have improper movement. If you can't squat correctly, and you can't, for example, have good flexibility of your ankles, if you don't have good flexibility to be able to open up your hips or externally rotate your hips, and you try to squat, you won't be able to do it right. And every time you squat, the joint that's going to bark the most is your knees. So when people say, oh, I can't squat because it hurts my knees, no, you should be able to squat. The reason why it hurts your knees is because you don't know how to move right, or some kind of restriction. How about overexercise? That can create tissue injury, because if you're exercising more than what your body is able to recover from, then that will facilitate chronic inflammation, leading eventually to injury. So that's why, guys, that when you exercise, when people say, hey, I'm going to start exercising, I say, hey, congratulations. Now you need to spend time exercising, and now you need to spend time recovering. That means you're going to need to sleep more as well. But then also, what injures your cells? What will cause an injured cell? A viral infection will cause an injured cell. Type 2 diabetes will cause an injured cell. Elevations of blood sugar over a long period of time will cause something known as advanced glycation end stages that damages the tissue. And that's why people with type 2 diabetes, why they have so much inflammation in their joints and inflammation on their skins. It's the elevations of blood sugar that's creating the tissue damage that then demands that the immune system has to respond to it. But then also fat cells in and of themselves will create an inflammatory process.